contact with a few cars here. Very few, a few very close calls, I should say. But I don't think he's actually hit or struck anybody just yet. But the way he's driving, starting to really push the pedal to the metal and really ramp things up. They were watching him from a distance for a short time, and just a few moments ago, they have re-engaged this pursuit. And as they have,
Black Dodge Charger. Chris Christie
are picking up dramatically here
on the mic.
Heavy traffic in
Southbound 101, headed towards downtown, Downey Norwalk.
All over the southbound side of the 101 freeway, now in downtown LA, coming up on Broadway. Again, using all three
Hold
lanes
on, people, I can
at
almost
his
see.
disposal here. Any gap, he is pushing right through, showing some real signs of desperation here. LAPD trying to keep up with him. They have given the go-ahead for multiple tactics here, but right now...
What type of tactics are you doing on the 101, my friend? Are we getting off? Oh, no, we're getting off downtown, people. We're getting off. We're getting off downtown amongst multiple pursuit towers and buildings. This is not good. This is going to be ejectocito. We're going to lose him unless we make a U-turn and get back on the freeway. Headed back towards the 101. Probably a good call, but could have, excuse me, could have avoided. No, just went over the top of it. Okay, did not get back on the 101. Headed towards Chinatown now. Oh, did I forget? Boogity, boogity, boogie! Let's go, Chasen. Off the 101 freeway southbound. Did not re-engage, get back on. I don't know where we are, but there are going to be many pursuit towers, pursuit trees. 110? Northbound. There's so many. There's a 110 and a 101 interchange down here. We are in the thick of downtown. Northbound 101 headed towards the valley. All right, back on the freeway. Let's go. Not headed towards Dodger Stadium. Units everywhere in the overpasses. Strap in, my friends. W's in the chat. Oh, Kajokin, what's up, dude? W's in the chat for our old friend Kajokin. Ah! Oh, there is a median with a spearhead, by the way, which sticks out into the freeway because I almost hit it once. We are doing 70 miles an hour on this off-ramp here. He has transitioned to the 110. This should be the 110 northbound headed towards Pasadena. Yep. Right-hand turn from a northbound is going to also be 110. This will not go for much longer. He's going to have another interchange coming up out of Echo Park. That interchange right there, though, extends. There's a curb which goes up, but then there's a metal median that sticks out into the middle of the freeway. I almost hit it once coming out of Dodger Stadium. DJ Ryerson, 10 Tier 1 subs going out in the chat. TXT, the big hitters coming out for this one tonight as we are in prime time, 9 p.m. on the dot here in Los Angeles. Our heavy hitters in the community giving out subs to everyone in the chat. If you are one of the recipients, W's, please, for our most generous sub gifters. Okay, everybody stay calm. We're on the 110 northbound. We're going to have some traffic here, but it will expire at some point. Interchange opportunities. We should have, if I'm not mistaken, 6, tell me people, we should have the 5 freeway coming up at some point. There it is on the left side of your screen. Those are not spike strips, those are shadows. We're going to go through a tunnel here as we get to the 5 interchange. 5 northbound coming up on the left. Look at the speed going through that tunnel. My God, they've got units everywhere here. On off-ramps, this guy must have a serious want other than stolen vehicle. Did we lose him? He may have made a left-hand turn. No, there he is. That's the problem with driving so fast. It's easy to pick you out of a crowd. Everything looks like a black Dodge Charger in this darkness. Figueroa Street, getting off. Nope. Figueroa Street, we're headed to the heart of northern downtown here. He's getting off. He's not taking the 5 interchange just yet. We are on side streets here in Cypress Park. Figueroa Street, ring a bell to anyone that's been to downtown LA. This will take you all the way to Staples Center. But we make a wild U-turn to get back on the 110 southbound. All roads lead to Downey. If we stay on this long enough, we will be on our way to Downey Norwalk. Southbound 110. That was a transition, putting it back on the southbound 110, continuing to put... I mean, he's really flooring it through 87 miles an hour here on a very busy part of our Los Angeles freeway system, southbound 110, passing downtown. Doesn't matter what time of day it is, there will be traffic here. Multiple interchanges. The 10 freeway will be an option. Can get back onto the 5 at some point. Then we're going to have the 105. We're going to have the 605. You name it. We're just the only one we're not near is the 405. But we are on our way to Downey Norwalk. Drop your D's in the chat, as many have already. Ah! Don't do that. Don't scare me like that.
We'll go ahead wide now and see if we can see. Just don't lose him.
Don't lose him. You're the one with the camera, Chris. Don't lose him. This one has the feeling of a big chase, doesn't it? When we're doing U-turns on freeways like this and we're doing speeds, this one feels like a giddy up. And we're also headed towards Downey. And if we get into the premises of Downey, big interchange coming up here. Big interchange. He has 4 options, side streets, 2 different freeways, or stay on the 110. Should be either the 10 or, let's see. Is this a...
Nobody behind him, so it is the helicopter who is calling out the location right now. He is the only one, and Air 7, of course, with eyes on that.
Could potentially be getting off downtown here. Yep, this is going to dump him into downtown. We're getting off on like 5th Street. We're going to be right near Staples Center. Now we got to deal with pursuit buildings, pursuit trees, one-way streets, parking decks. There's a lot of options for this chase to end very quickly. This is where chases go to die. Ah! Great minds, Chris. Great minds. How are we thinking about that at the same time? Isn't that crazy? How do we think of that at the same time? Pros tend to know. Chris called it out. This is a parking deck. He's going into a parking deck. He's going to a parking deck. What the
underground. This tunnel comes out on
the
other side.
Oh, thank God.
Come out the other side of that building. He's going to come out on the other side of this group of buildings. It's about a 2-block tunnel.
Tunnels. God. There's birds everywhere. That's a sheriff's department helicopter overhead.
That might have been the parking structure. That's a parking structure, actually.
What did I tell you? This is where chases go to die. And there's no ground units. He's gone.
Are going to be able to lock down this neighborhood pretty quickly here.
He's gone. Yeah, good luck with that.
You know what, Josh? I think let's stay on the other side in case he comes out. I don't know if there's an exit on this side, but I imagine if he comes out, it'll be on the front of the building. Or
chases go to die.
So I think
all you got to do is find a parking deck, especially if they're in tracking mode, and this is what happens.
In all likelihood, this pursuit is going to be a guy. This guy's going to be a gunner. He's going to dump that vehicle in that parking garage.
This is how they win. There's a unit right there on the street. Doesn't even matter.
We'll see what happens.
Just dump it.
That's my guess. Let's see.
Yeah, they're not locking down. There's one unit. There's one total unit for an entire block.
Lock down that building.
Oh yeah. Have good luck. It's over. Just like that. Right as I say, it's gonna be feels like a giddy up chase. How did this guy know to go to a parking deck?
Have to cover all of those exits right now. Not enough manpower.
Doesn't matter. He's parked the car. We're walking. We're gone. What are you gonna do? Arrest everyone in the building? How do you know what he looks like? Where chases go to die, as pros know, like you heard Chris Christie say. And boy, did we ever. Oh, yeah. Just gave him a 5-minute head start.
All right, that's the same entrance that he went down. They're following
this is over.
There are other exits, though, that are uncovered. So there's potential for him to get away here. But they may be relying on the building security.
How long? Make it in the chat. Ask how long until we have someone in a chase that's actively watching your streams? Would someone that's been watching me since the Periscope days like to educate Megan on the day that the do a donut guy? Look at how many units they got here. It was like 2016, and I said, if you're watching the stream, do a donut. He stops and he does a donut. And then he kept going. Yeah. If you watch these streams, you know, anyone in this chat knows how to get away during a police chase. You get them to go into tracking mode, and then you hit a parking deck, or you go into restricted airspace, and you eject Ojito. You're going to get away.
Sure how many levels are down there.
It's not even proprietary information. You can do that in GTA too. You're right, though. Chases breed chases. And we did have a very short chase before, which don't leave the stream just yet. There was like a I was very pissed off before. I'd been around all day, didn't have anything planned. Not even tennis. I was just sitting around napping, watching Apple TV shows. All day, I'm around for a chase. And if it's sunset and I have nothing to do, I'm going to the beach. The moment I step out, get halfway to the beach, there's a chase. And then I come running back. It takes me about 5 minutes to sprint back. Bust my ass. I walk in the door and the chase ends. I'm fucking furious. Ruining my night. We are not fours in the chat. K031799 giving out 5 tier 1 subs. Dude, the W's in the chat for a brand new sub gifter. K, you are appreciated. Welcome to the channel in the chat. I know the commenters certainly appreciate it. No, it was earlier today. Chases breed chases. That might be our next shirt. Chases breed chases. Every chopper's in the air right now. We got Eliano over this. We got Desmond Shaw. We got Chris Christie and Gil Levis. We have... Hold on. We're not done yet, though. So Chris is ditching it, but we are going to check in with Eliana Moreno in News Chopper 4, because I know she's probably still over it. Stand by, please. And then we're going to watch the chase from earlier. So, yep, Eliana's still there for now. Now on the call, Eliana Moreno. Just say something, Eliana. Let us hear that sweet, sweet police chase voice.
Got an update for you guys. I'm hearing on the scanner they have located the vehicle.
Found the vehicle.
The underground parking, but there is, of course, nobody inside. So the driver is
They're
still
gone.
on the run.
He's gone.
No description of what he looked like. Was in a stolen car.
It's over. There you have it. If you just missed it. In case you just missed it. Found the vehicle, and it has been ditched. So good luck finding the suspect. That's what happens when you go into tracking mode and you have a suspect, especially in these stolen vehicles. These are guys that are stealing vehicles all the time, and now they know how to get away from the police if their license plate comes back hot. They know, get the cops to go into tracking mode, ditch the vehicle downtown, live to fight another day. It's really as simple as that. And they'll be back. Those Dodge Charger Kias are getting stolen every single day. Multiple. Now, before we go, we did promise another chase, and you guys are going to find this one entertaining. Chases breed chases. So before you go, here is the chase from earlier. I did spoil it a little bit, but that's okay.
Sup, I'm Mr. Baby. Get this. Me and the team here on
Take a look at this pursuit.
Okay. Once again, this is the chase from earlier. In case you missed it. Let's do this. Let's do a little of this. Let's do a little of this. Let's do a little. Nope. Okay, there we go. This is good enough. All right, let's fly.
On the 118 freeway, LAPD Devonshire units chasing this burglary suspect through the San Fernando Valley into Simi Valley, westbound on the 118 freeway, where they have just handed this off to Ventura County CHP units, who are now taking over this pursuit. You can see that primary unit right behind him, this pursuit, traveling at about 50 miles per hour. He's all over the road here. This appears to be part of a larger burglary investigation. There is a containment area set up in the Porter Ranch area this suspect may have fled that scene. Again, details still coming into our assignment desk, but as you can see, he is starting to push the pedal to the metal a little bit faster now, 60 to 70 miles per hour, as that primary CHP unit applies a little bit of pressure coming right up on his tail.
All right.
Maybe showing interest in a pit maneuver at the speeds he was going earlier. It's not out of the question. On the speed on the freeway here, they have established a traffic break, so it would be safe to execute a pit maneuver if the incident commander gives the go-ahead to do so. But right now,
D. Buchanan says, been following for a couple of years, just subbed for the first time. Just wanted to say thanks for all the phenomenal entertainment. Love getting Birds in the Air notifications. Well, you are appreciated as well. We are watching back the chase from a little bit earlier today. Ice kind of spoiled it with, it's going to be a quick one, but there's a reason why we didn't go live with it. Silver Dodge Charger was on the loose here up in Antelope Valley. This is coming off the 114, I believe.
Again, he hasn't seen much traffic on the 118 freeway. And the further west we get here,
We're staying on the line because chases breed chases.
Even less of an issue ahead of him. Again, behind
We have every news chopper in the air right now for the next 2.5 hours. If there's a chase, it's going to be broadcast on media. Choppers are in the air until the end of the news. Chases breed chases.
55 miles per hour using the shoulder there, weaving across all lanes of traffic once again here, just kind of toying with that primary.
That is a Silver Dodge Charger, correct.
Hanging out the window there, driving very casually down the 118 freeway, now doing about 70 to
Just out for a little stroll.
miles per hour. Again, just a bit faster than he was earlier for most of this.
Those of you joining us that are new to the channel, we're watching the replay waiting for another chase. If we go live, you will need to follow at SkyWob Alerts on Twitter, top left corner of your screen. The reason for that is you will not get a notification on Twitch. You will only get it on Twitter. So if we go live, make sure you follow that account so you know. We have pulled over. We are at gunpoint.
Ordering this suspect out of the vehicle. 3 units right behind him here. They are stopping traffic on the freeway. A 4th unit right behind them. And the driver now appears to be willing to get out and give up. You can see him preparing to step out of the vehicle. He's got something in his hand. He better drop that.
Yeah, this is a chase from just a couple, 2 hours ago.
They want to see those hands up in the air. He's got a
We got our sandals on. We're just texting away at gunpoint. Doors open. Oh, we have a flat in the front left, by the way.
Who knows who he's texting?
He's got a, I didn't realize he had a flat like that. Oh, we're just texting. Yeah, we're going to get up and go for a little stroll.
Front left tire is flat.
We're going to go for a little stroll.
Clear if they,
Hey, guys, you mind waiting a second? I got to finish Wordle.
Look at this. This guy's
He's in his flip-flops.
his buddies like,
Oh, hold on, guys. I got to make a call.
during this felony stop. He's
Hold
got
on, guys.
One hand by his side. Okay, now he's raising his hand up in the air with his right hand up.
Guy has
in the air with
3
that cell phone.
three
He is
handguns,
not
3
complying
Glocks, and
with
an
officers.
assault rifle pointed at
He
him
is
at the
on
moment.
phone, engaged in a conversation now after texting at the end of this pursuit. This is a new one. Haven't seen this one. He is now on the phone communicating
Right.
with these officers.
In this, it's always something different. It's always something different.
Pulled over there. We do not know if there's anybody else.
Boss,
inside
I'm not
that
gonna make it
vehicle, though
tomorrow.
we're
I'm
not
headed
seeing
to jail.
Any signs of movement in there. The driver. At
Hey,
the
guys,
vehicle,
give me a minute, would you?
Still on his phone.
Can I just post? Let me get a quick scroll in. Got to catch up on the
Look at
news.
this.
Would you guys give me a second? I promise I'll comply. Yeah, you better call Saul.
Wow. Look at him, just chilling on the freeway with the cell phone in his hand. CHP, again, trying to issue commands to the suspect.
B23 says, say happy birthday to my husband, Trey. We love birds. We love birds too, B. Happy birthday, Trey. Yeah, Trey, we're just walking across the highway here. We'll give up at our own convenience. I need to go stretch out a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to hop this median maybe and get away.
Here in just a second. He is, yeah, here they come. Here they come. They're going to take him into custody right here. Down
Thought
he
about it.
goes on
Thought
the
about it.
freeway. He is on
And those
the pavement.
flip-flops, he could have gone for it, Frogger style. No canine. Can you believe this dude was just... Give me a second, would you? Guys, Come on. Give me 1 minute. I need to make a phone call. I don't interrupt you when you're making phone calls. Be polite.
The opposite lanes of traffic there, who knows?
He might have hopped that and try and flip-flopped across the damn freeway on the 114.
Jumped over that guardrail and walked across the freeway if they didn't stop him there.
Yeah,
So
that
fortunately,
cop. I don't know if that cop would have been chasing him down. Not that one.
as though
The other one, perhaps.
the
That's the type of cop that usually has a
that
canine.
car, Josh, it looks like they have indeed, or they are clearing the car.
Giving this to the cops is nuts. Guys, I can't hear. Give me a second. I'll be with you in just a couple of minutes.
That trunk, but it does appear that that car is empty. The driver is in custody, and this burglary investigation will continue. Again, there
Four's
is a
in the
large
chat.
burglary scene in Porter Ranch. The suspect you see here.
Large
may be
burglary
connected with
scene.
that. Look at, he is all smiles.
Large
Showing
burglary
these
scene in
officers.
Porter Ranch, and
And,
sounds like this guy is a part of
he's gonna be
that.
spending the night downtown. So we'll see here. LAPD, by the way, they are on scene down there. They're going to probably be the ones to take the suspect into custody. They have followed this pursuit from
No
behind,
canine units.
even though this is a California Highway Patrol pursuit that is now terminated on the 118.
Oh,
It will
118, not
eventually
what I
be,
say, 114, sorry.
handed over to
14 freeway
Los
in the
Angeles
118.
Police, and that will do it for our coverage up here in Air 7 as we wrap up.
All right. I'm going to go back to watching the Mets game. That's it, I think, for now, until there's another chase. There could be, I have a feeling there's going to be another one tonight. This feels, sometimes there's, you just tell the temperature in the room is a little musty, right? It's a little humid. It feels like a chase night. It's Thursday, the weather's really nice, it's the end of the month, people are getting paid, choppers are in the air already, right? Doesn't sometimes you just feel like there's going to be a chase? This feels like a chase night. I'm going to bet there's another chase. Mets game's over? All right, then. Oh, they're up 8-1. Sweet. Okay. Well, when I started the chase, they were up 3-1. It is the Mets, so that no game is ever over. All right, people. KP says, I've said it before, Wob can predict chases like animals can sense storms. I told you, the minute I walked out of the apartment going to the beach tonight, the scanner was going off that there was a chase. And I'm just like, unbelievable. Around all day for the first time in a long time, doing nothing but around for a chase. And it's when I decide, all right, I give up. I'm going to the beach. Then there's a chase. And there was another one when I went back. It just, thankfully, it didn't make media. So there's been two that haven't made TV yet. All right. Chat, appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll be back if there's another chase, but until then, thank you guys who subscribed to the channel. As always, appreciate you. Community, appreciate you. Merchandise, birdsintheair.com. Follow the account if you haven't already. Turn your notifications on and follow Skywob Alerts, just in case we have a chase in the next 4 hours. But until then, I do love you guys, yes. And I will see you. I know it's hard to believe sometimes because I get mad, but it's just, you by now you know me. I always love you. I get mad. I'm old man yells at cloud. All right, goodbye. See you later.